90s Taco Store. We would like to welcome them to our community, so go out and pay them a visit. You will not be disappointed. Now open, family-owned Mexican restaurant and drive-thru, 90s Taco Store in Dehennis, Texas has daily breakfast taco specials and daily lunch specials. If you're thirsty, they have plenty of cold beverages and margaritas. Feel free to call your order in at 830-988-4515. 90s Taco Store. The Hondo National Bank. During these crazy times we are going through, it is comforting to know that at the Hondo National Bank, you have options to help make your life easier. Options like mobile deposit, online banking, and online bill pay. And all these things can be done using the Hondo National Bank app on your mobile device. At the Hondo National Bank, we strive to bring you the latest technology to make your life easier. The Hondo National Bank, your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Member FDIC. The Hondo National Bank, located downtown Hondo, Texas. Hutto Real Estate. Welcome to the Texas Hill Country. Make sure to contact John Hutto if you're looking for that perfect piece of land to build on, residential property, or that unique running water ranch. Hutto Real Estate has your interests covered. We provide a superior level of informed services including market analysis, ranch management, game management, security, or construction. Matching your need is our goal. Contact John Hutto at 830-486-5888. Cowboy Pest Control. Are you having problems with bugs in your house? Have you started seeing fire ants pop up in your yard? Call Dale at Cowboy Pest Control and he will take care of those or any other insect-related issues you may be facing. With over 16 years experience in the pest control industry, Dale has seen and treated almost every problem you may be facing. From ants, roaches, spiders, scorpions, to bees, fleas, and even termites, Dale has a fix for it. If you find yourself needing a wood-destroying insect report for the sale of a property, he can do that also. Call Dale at 830-931-5542 for honest, dependable service at a fair price. Best of luck to the Cowgirls and Cowboys from Cowboy Pest Control.
We are Cecil Atkinson Ford, located in Hondo, Texas, God's country. Just a short drive down Highway 90 from San Antonio.
Are you looking for a new F-150? Come see the largest selection of America's best-selling pickup truck. Come see the Cecil difference. And we have a huge pre-owned inventory, especially trucks. Come see the Cecil difference. No smoke, no mirrors, just great deals.
With the Cecil Concierge Service, we bring the dealership to you.
When the products are similar, the dealer makes the difference.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's District 31 matchup between the Knippa Lady Crushers and your Dehennis Cowgirls. We're here live from Roy Cow Gymnasium for tonight's matchup, as the Knippa Rockcrushers coming in with a record of 6-1 and 3-0 in district play, and your Dehennis Cowgirls with a 4-3 overall record and 2-1 in district play. Introducing your Dehennis Cowgirls, number 1, senior Victoria Carter. Number 2, sophomore Mabry Herman. Number 3, junior Sydney Reyes. Number 4, sophomore Kaylor Ruiz. Number 5, freshman Peyton Burrow. Number 10, junior Addie Harkins. Number 11, senior Natalie McFadden. Number 12, freshman Alicia Garcia. Senior, number 14, Danny Davison. Sophomore, number 15, Brighton Beard. Freshman, number 20, Shaylee Ruiz. Number 21, freshman, Madison Rodriguez. And junior, number 35, Tony Burrow. And for the visiting Knippa Lady Crushers, number 10, Kennedy Thompson. Number 11, Genesis Pilkington. Number 13, Peja Ortiz. Number 15, Caitlin Hernandez. Number 20, Alina Gonzalez. Number 23, Kaylee Griffin. Number 24, Anissa Gonzalez. Number 25, Victoria Quiroga. Number 31, Bella Gato. Number 34, Yanira Salinas. We'd like to say thank you to all of our sponsors, because without them, none of this would be possible. We'd like to say thank you to Hondo National Bank, Manita Electric Co-op, Triple Burrow Show Pigs, Cecil Accent Ford and Hondo, 90s Taco Store, Cowboy Pest Control Service, and Hutto Real Estate. And we'd like to take time out to say thank you to our camera operator tonight. A special happy birthday to Mr. Pete Martinez, working here on his birthday. We'd like to wish him a happy birthday to Pete Martinez. Once again, coming up, your Dehennis Cowgirls versus the Knippa Rockcrushers. Live here from Roy Cal Gymnasium. You're currently watching the game right now live on Dehennis Athletics. You can also watch live on Facebook. I'm sorry, on YouTube at BJ Rodriguez, or just search for Knippa and Dehennis. You'll find it. About another minute before we tip things off here. Get started here from Dehennis High School. Once again, you're the Dehennis Cowgirls with a 4-3 record overall, 2-1 district play. Knippa with a 6-1 record overall, 3-0 district play. Cowgirls will be back in action Friday at Oasis Canyon, 5 p.m. start. Followed by the Cowboys at 6:30. Cowgirls are coached by Jose Martinez, assistant coach Todd Kraft. Once again, this is District 31A basketball action. Knippa Lady Crushers versus your Dehennis Cowgirls. Getting ready to get started here. 8-minute quarters. Once again, we'd like to say thank you to all of our sponsors: 90 Taco Store, Hondo National Bank, Hutto Real Estate, Cowboy Pest Control Services, Cecil Accent Ford and Hondo, Medina Co-op, Triple Burrow Show Pigs. In earlier action, the Dehennis JV defeated Knippa JV 36-20. And now, coming up next, your Dehennis Cowgirls as they host the Knippa Lady Crushers. Once they get the okay from the refs to get onto the court, we'll get started. There's the whistles. On the floor for your Cowgirls, jumping center, number 2, Mabry Herman, Addie Harkins, number 10, Alicia Garcia, Kayla Luis, and in the back, number 1, Victoria Carter. Ball's jumped. Off to Harkins. Harkins dribbles, passes to Alicia Garcia for a quick 2 points. Alicia Garcia gets on the board quickly. 2-0 to Dehennis. Cowgirls coming out of press. And the ball's thrown and nearly turned over. Stolen by Harkins. Harkins going to take it up the court. Crosses midcourt, and she travels. 7:37 here in the first quarter. Cowgirls get a turnover, and then turn it over themselves with travel. Alicia Garcia pressing Gonzalez, trapped by Harkins, and she breaks the trap. Throws the ball inside, and it's backed out by Hernandez. Long shot by Victoria Quiroga, rebounded by Alicia Garcia, who's going to take it up the court. Passes it inside to Kayla Ruiz off the backboard, rebounded by Kaylee Griffin. Gonzalez to Gonzalez. Gonzalez dribbles over Carter, and Alina Gonzalez gets 2 points for the Crushers. Alicia Garcia bringing up the ball up the court. Passes it over to Kayla Ruiz. Looking down low for someone. Finds Victoria Carter. With the shot off. Rebounded by Herman. Herman with the shot. And Carter with the attempt to save. But it goes into Kennedy Thompson. A nice little bounce pass to Griffin. Griffin brings the ball up the court. Turns, spins, and gives the ball to Gonzalez. Gonzalez looking for someone. Has Hernandez. Cowgirls in a 2-3. Gonzalez guarded by Ruiz. Gonzalez looking to set up the offense for the Crushers. Passes it to Thompson. Thompson holds the ball, looking for someone. Cross court to Quiroga. Quiroga dribbles in, and they're going to say she was out of bounds on the line, so the ball will go over to DeHennis. 6:05 here in the first quarter. Kayla Ruiz to inbound for the Cowgirls. Inbounds it to Alicia Garcia. Garcia brings it up the court. Garcia swings it over to Harkins. Harkins looking down low. Finds Mabry Herman, who turns and spins and shoots. Rebounded by Carter, and then stolen. Gonzalez brings the ball up the court. Guarded by Garcia, by Ruiz, and in between Carter. Rebounded by, she gets her own rebound and puts a shot up, and she'll be going to the free throw line to shoot 2. So number 20, Alina Gonzalez, headed to the free throw line. 5:41 here, still in the first quarter. First free throw attempt for Gonzalez is up and good. Second attempt for Gonzalez is off the rim, rebounded by Kaler. Kaler's going to bring the ball up the court, swing it over to Garcia. Garcia's going to dribble in. Nice little fake and shot, airball, and Griffin gets the ball, looking for someone, and she finds Pilkington. Pilkington to Quiroga. Quiroga dribbling, passes it over to Hernandez, and a wide open shot for Kaylee Griffin. 5-2 lead for the Lady Crushers. Ruiz to Garcia. Garcia dribbling in with the shot. Rebounded by Harkins. Harkins picks it up. And it's going to be a tie between Garcia and Quiroga. And the possession arrow will go over to Knippa. 4:59 here in the first quarter. Checking into the game for the Cowgirls. Brighton Beard and Peyton Burrow. Gato dribbling off the backboard, rebounded by Herman. Pass to Garcia. Garcia crosses midcourt, trying to dribble around Gonzalez. Swings it over to Kayla Ruiz for a 3. And Kayla Ruiz ties the game up. Gonzalez dribbles in between Burrow and Beard and adds 2 more points. Alina Gonzalez with 5 points here. Garcia bringing the ball up the court. Swings it over to Kaler. Kaler looking down low for someone. Swings it, bounce pass it to Burrow. Dribbles to Garcia. Garcia dribbles into the middle of the lane. Swings it back out to Ruiz. Ruiz for another 3. Kaler Ruiz, back-to-back 3-pointers for the Cowgirls. She has 6 points this evening. 3:50 here in the first quarter. And 5-second violation. Ball will go over to DeHennis. 3:52 in the first quarter. And checking into the game is Shaylee Ruiz for Mabry Herman. Ruiz bounce pass, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Going to remain on the baseline with the Cowgirls. Inbounding for the Cowgirls is Kayla Ruiz on the court with DeHennis for DeHennis. Brighton Beard, Peyton Burrow, and Alicia Garcia 4-3. Off, rebounded by Thompson and stolen by Beard. Shaylee Ruiz dribbles, passes it outside to Garcia. Garcia sets it up at the top, dribbles in and shoots. And it's going to be up, and Peyton Burrow and Lady Crusher tied up. And possession arrow remains with the Hennis. 3:35 here in the first quarter. Checking into the game for the Cowgirls is Addie Harkins for Alicia Garcia. So on the court, Katie Ruiz, Brighton Beard, Peyton Burrow, Addie Harkins, and Shaylee Ruiz. Katie Ruiz with another three. Oh, rebounded by Shaylee. Back up top to Addie Harkins. Addie's looking down low, swings it over to Kaylor for another three. And off, rebounded by Gonzalez. Going to call Brighton Beard with the foul. Ball will go over to Knippa. 3:15 here in the first quarter. Gonzalez bringing the ball up. Shaylee Luis guarding her, and Harkins. Gonzalez with a long three, and it's going to be short and out of bounds. Ball will go over to DeHennis. Kayla Ruiz inbounds to Addie Harkins, back to Ruiz. Ruiz will bring it up the court. Ruiz swings it over to Harkins. Harkins for a three, and way off the backboard. Rebounded by Gonzalez, who's bringing it up the court quickly. Guarded by Shaylee and Kaylor. Nice little move by Gonzalez, and shoots, and it's going to be out of bounds. Ball will go over to DeHennis. So DeHennis will call a timeout, so we're going to take a timeout with them. You're watching DeHennis Cowgirl Basketball. 90s Taco Store. We would like to welcome them to our community, so go out and pay them a visit. You will not be disappointed. Now open, family-owned Mexican restaurant and drive-thru, 90s Taco Store in DeHennis, Texas has daily breakfast taco specials and daily lunch specials. If you're thirsty, they have plenty of cold beverages and margaritas. Feel free to call your order in at 830-988-4515. 90s Taco Store. I'd like to say thank you to all of our sponsors: Hondo National Bank, C-Swax Ford and Hondo, Triple Bro, Show Pigs, 90s Taco Store, Medina Electric Co-op, Cowboy Pest Control Services, and Hutto Real Estate. First quarter, 2:42 here remaining in the first quarter. Cowgirls with a 1-point lead. Ruiz inbounds to Harkins. Harkins passes back to Ruiz. Ruiz crosses midcourt. Looking, swings it over to Shaylee. He's going to be off her fingertips and out of bounds, so it's going to go over to Knippa. And Victoria Carter will check in for Brighton Beard. So on the court for the Cowgirls, Peyton Burrow, Victoria Carter, Addie Harkins, Shaylee Ruiz, and Kaylor Ruiz. Gonzalez, double team and triple team, stolen by Kaylor Ruiz. Kaylor's going to take it all the way up and throws it up and off the back of the rim, rebounded by Burrow and rebounded by Gonzalez, and Burrow, hands all over the place, and they're going to call a foul on number 10, Kennedy Thompson. So 2:16 left here in the first quarter. Peyton Burrow headed to the free throw line. First attempt is up and off the back of the rim. Second free throw attempt coming for Peyton Burrow. Second attempt is up and off the back of the rim. And there's a tie up on the floor. Possession arrow goes over to Knippa. 2:11 here in the first quarter. Inbounding for the Lady Crushers is Griffin. Griffin passes it to Thompson. And Griffin turns the ball over. Ball will go over to DeHennis. Actually, it'll stay here. It was a tip. The referee is saying she tipped it with the off her fingertips. Griffin inbounds to Gonzalez. Gonzalez setting up the offense. Cowgirls running a 2-3. Gonzalez swings it over to Hernandez. Hernandez looking for someone to come up. Looks down low to Quiroga. Blocked by Carter. Bounce pass to Gonzalez. And Gonzalez gets the friendly roll and 2 more points for the Crushers. Alina Gonzalez with 2 points. 1:40 here in the first quarter. Burrow drives in. And it's turned over. picked up by Griffin. Back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez with the dribble behind her back. Swings it over to Hernandez. Hernandez to Griffin. And it's going to be out of bounds. So 121 here in the first quarter. Checking in back for the Cowgirls is Mabry Herman and Alicia Garcia for Shaylee Luis and Peyton Burrow. Ruiz dribbles. Ruiz inbounds to Garcia. Garcia crosses midcourt, swings it over to Harkins. Harkins drives in with the shot. Off, rebounded by Herman, puts it up. And Harkins gets the ball. Back to Garcia, 4-3. Alicia Garcia. That's 3 points. That's 5 points for in the first quarter. 11-9, Cowgirls lead. Gonzalez drives in, and we're tied up at 11 once again. 50 seconds here. Cater Luis bringing the ball up the court. Swings it over to Garcia. Garcia to Harkins, to Herman. Inside, down low to Carter. Nice little bounce pass, but it's going to go off the foot of a Lady Crusher. And the ball will remain with the Hennis. Checking in for the Crushers is number 11, Genesis Pilkington, and number 31, Bella Gato. 38.9 seconds here in the first quarter. Ruiz inbounds to Carter. Carter swings to Harkins. And Harkins saves it. Swings over to Garcia. Garcia dribbles. Takes the three. Off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Harkins. Harkins dribbles. And they're going to say they're going to call a foul. They're going to call a foul, number 23, Kaylee Griffin. So we're all tied up here in the first quarter, and checking into the game for Knippa is Caitlin Hernandez for Griffin. Luis inbounds to Carter. Carter passes it over to Harkins. Swings it over back to Ruiz for a shot. But before the shot, they're going to call an offensive foul. So the basket's not going to count. They're going to call a foul on Alicia Garcia. So 18.2 seconds here in the first quarter. We're all tied up at 11. Knippa inbounds to Pilkington. Pilkington takes it out of the way. The ball's poked from behind from Taylor Luis and out of bounds. 13.9 seconds left here in the first quarter. Gonzalez to inbound for the Lady Crushers. Gonzalez looking for somebody. Gonzalez finds Gato. Pass to Pilkington for the shot. Rebounded by Taylor Luis. 8 seconds on the clock. Taylor Luis bounce pass to Herman. Herman with the shot at the buzzer. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We're all tied up here at 11. Knippa Lady Crushers 11. The Hennis Cowgirls 11. We're going to take a break. We're just watching the Hennis Cowgirl basketball. The Hondo National Bank. During these crazy times we are going through, it is comforting to know that at the Hondo National Bank, you have options to help make your life easier. Options like mobile deposit, online banking, and online bill pay. And all these things can be done using the Hondo National Bank app on your mobile device. At the Hondo National Bank, we strive to bring you the latest technology to make your life easier. The Hondo National Bank, your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Member FDIC. The Hondo National Bank, located downtown Hondo, Texas. And we're back here to live play to start the second quarter. We're all tied up here at 11-11. Exciting first quarter between the Lady Crushers and your Hennis Cowgirls. Addie Harkins the inbound for the Cowgirls, along with Alicia Garcia on the court, Mabry Herman, Victoria Carter, and Shaylee Ruiz. On the court for the Crushers, you have Alina Gonzalez, Caitlin Hernandez, Kaylee Griffin, Victoria Quiroga, and number 10, Kennedy Thompson. Have a little situation with the clock, trying to get it corrected. All right, there we go. Harkins inbounds to Garcia. Garcia crosses midcourt. Set up the offense for the Cowgirls. Swings it over to Shaylee. Shaylee down low to Herman, to Victoria Carter with the shot. Rebounded by Harkins. Addie Harkins with a nice rebound. Gets 2 points. Cowgirls putting the pressure on the Crushers. Griffin to Hernandez. Hernandez to Gonzalez. And dribbles in between 2 or 3 Cowgirls. Goes up and rebounded by Harkins. Alicia Garcia dribbling in with the shot. Puts it up off the backboard. Alicia Garcia with 7 points here in the first half. Cowgirls putting pressure in the backcourt. And Knippa's going to call timeout. They're going to call a full timeout, so we're going to take a timeout with them. You're watching D'Hanis Cowgirl Basketball.
Hutto Real Estate. Welcome to the Texas Hill Country. Make sure to contact John Hutto if you're looking for that perfect piece of land to build on, residential property, or that unique running water ranch. Hutto Real Estate has your interest covered. We provide a superior level of informed services including market analysis, ranch management, game management, security, or construction. Matching your need is our goal. Contact John Hutto at 830-486-5888.
We're back here live from Roy College Gymnasium. Second quarter action. Cowgirls score a quick 4 points here in the second quarter. Dennis has a 4-point lead. To inbound for the Crushers is number 20, Alina Gonzalez. Cowgirls putting that full court press on the Crushers. Gonzalez tries to throw it down the court. Tipped by Carter. Herman picks the ball up, swings it over to Shaylee Luis, who puts the ball up, and she's going to get fouled. So Shaylee Luis will go to the free throw line. Fouled by number 10, Kennedy Thompson. So Shaylee Luis headed to the free throw line for her first attempt of the evening. First free throw is up and off the back of the rim. Second is up, coming up for Shaylee. It's up and good. Shaylee Luis gets on the board. 5-point lead for the Cowgirls. Alicia Garcia putting pressure along with Shaylee. Crusher swinging over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez thought about taking the three, but they're going to get her for traveling. 6:55 here in the first half. Addie Harkins the inbound for the Cowgirls. To Garcia. Garcia across the midcourt, swings it over to Shaylee. Shaylee looking for someone down low. She finds no one, but she takes the three. Rebounded by Gonzalez. Gonzalez, nice little dribble. Takes it down the court in between Shaylee and Herman. Missed. Ball's going to get tied up by Herman and Gonzalez. And the possession arrow will remain with Knippa, so Knippa will have the ball on the baseline. 6:40 here in the first half. Griffin to Pilkington to Hernandez. Swings it over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez guarded by Ruiz and Garcia. And long three rebounded by Knippa. Back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez guarded by Garcia. Garcia with the steal. Gonzalez and Garcia one-on-one and poked out, and Gonzalez will get the turnover. And Gonzalez is trapped in the corner by three Cowgirls. And they're going to get a foul. They're going to call a foul on number 10, Addie Harkins. Checking in for D'Hanis, Brighton Beard for Victoria Carter. 6:12 here in the first half. Griffin swings it over to Hernandez. Hernandez with the pass. Stolen, nearly stolen, out of bounds on Shaylee Ruiz. As Hernandez was trying to pass it to Pilkington. Griffin the inbound for the Crushers. To Thompson. Thompson looking for someone back to Griffin down low, guarded by Beard. And they're going to say she traveled. So 6 minutes left here in the first half. Kaylee Ruiz checks in for her sister, Shaylee Ruiz. 5-point lead here for the Cowgirls. Garcia dribbling. Finds Herman. Herman dribbles in, puts the shot up, off the backboard, and rebounded by Gonzalez. And then by Griffin. Crushers cross midcourt. Pilkington off the foot of Pilkington, so the ball's going to go over to DeHennis. And substitution for DeHennis. Peyton Burrow checking in for Addie Harkins. 5:36 left here in the second quarter. Garcia crosses midcourt, swings it over to Burrow. Burrow bounces pass to Herman. Outside of Garcia, back inside to Kaler. And it's going to be rebounded by Pilkington. Pass down court to Hernandez. She slows up and shoots. And it's going to be airball rebounded by Griffin. It's going to be back outside, and they're going to call her over and back. So 5:11 here in the second quarter. Cowgirls with a 5-point lead. Checking into the game for the Crushers, Bella Gato, and number 25, Victoria Quiroga. A lot of fast, quick pace action here in the first half. Garcia takes the three. Rebounded by Hernandez. Griffin brings the ball up over. And she's stolen by Garcia. And they're going to get Griffin with another foul. 4:54 left here in the first half. Cowgirls with a 5-point lead. Ruiz inbounds to Garcia. 4 minutes and 50 seconds here in the second quarter. Garcia to Burrow. Burrow down low to Herman. Herman with the shot. Short, rebounded by Burrow and gets tied up by Gato. And the possession error will remain with the Hennis. Ruiz inbound for the Cowgirls. Ruiz finds Burrow. Burrow thinks about the shot and swings it back over to Garcia. Garcia dribbles in, passes to Ruiz. Ruiz dribbling and swings it cross court to Burrow. Burrow dribbles in, and they're going to call a foul on Caitlin Hernandez. 4:28 here in the second quarter. Kaler Ruiz to inbound. On the court with Kaler is Brighton, Peyton, Alicia, and Mabry. Pass to Brighton, back to Kaler. Kaler loses it, stumbles, and they're going to call a foul once again on Bella Gato. 4:24 here in the second quarter. And Kaler Ruiz will head to the free throw line. Free throw is up and rebounded by Knippa. And out of bounds. They're going to call a foul on Kaler Ruiz. Gonzalez to inbound for Knippa. Gonzalez looking for somebody. Swings it over to Hernandez. Guarded by Burrow. Back to Gonzalez, guarded by Garcia. Gonzalez dribbles in. Over Garcia and Beard. She's going to get fouled. So they're going to call a foul on Alicia Garcia. 4:13 here in the first half. Cowgirls holding on to a 5-point lead here. And Gonzalez will head to the free throw line. Shot is up and off the back of the rim. Alina Gonzalez to attempt her second free throw. It's up and good. 4-point lead for the Cowgirls. Ruiz inbounds to Garcia. 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Swings it over to Ruiz. Ruiz down low to Herman. Back top to Burrow. Burrow swings it over to Garcia, who fakes and dribbles in. Shot is up. Rebounded by Burrow, who puts the shot up. Rebounded by Herman. Fouled from behind. Mabry Herman with the offensive rebound will head to the free throw line. Foul's going to be on Victoria Quiroga. 4 minutes here in the first half.
Maybe Herman headed to the free throw line. First free throw is up and off the back of the rim. Herman's second free throw. And she doesn't get the friendly roll. Rebounded and tied up by Burrow. Beer puts it up and she's going to get fouled. So Brighton Beard heading to the free throw line to shoot two. First free throw attempt is up and off. Cowgirls holding on to a 4-point lead here. Brighton Beard to attempt the second free throw. Free throw is up. And rebounded by Burrow. She puts it up and 2 points for Peyton Burrow. 6-point lead for the Hennes. Gato with the ball. Back over to Quiroga. Quiroga dribbling in. Back to Griffin. Griffin bounce pass to Gonzalez. Guarded by Garcia and Herman. They're going to say Garcia pushed off. So it's going to be a foul on Alicia Garcia. I believe that's going to be number 3 on her. So Crushers are on the bonus. So Gonzalez will head to the free throw line. 3:33 here in the first half remaining. Checking into the game is number 14, Shaylee Ruiz for Alicia Garcia. And checking in for Knippa is Kennedy Thompson for Bella Gato. Gonzalez with the free throw. And good. Five-point lead for the Hennes. Gonzalez with the second free throw attempt. It's also good. Cuts the lead down to 4. Ruiz inbounds it to Shaylee. Shaylee swings it back over to Kaler. Kaler's going to take it up across midcourt. Swings it back to Shaylee. Shaylee looking for someone down low. Back up top to Burrow. Burrow dribbles. Bounces. Swings it over to Kaler. Kaler looking inside. Bounce pass into Brighton. Brighton's. They're going to call a foul. Brighton Beard's going to head to the free throw line. They're going to call a foul on Caitlin Hernandez. So headed to the free throw line is Brighton Beard once again. Cowgirls in a double bonus. Beard's first free throw attempt is off the back of the rim and good. Second free throw attempt is up and also good off the back of the rim. Checking into the game for Beard is Victoria Carter, and for Peyton Burrow, Addie Harkins checks back in. Gonzalez passes it over to Quiroga, stolen by Shaylee Ruiz. Ruiz brings it up the court, swings it over to Kaler. Kaler with the fake, dribbles in with the shot, blocked. No foul called. Harkins recovers the ball, dribbles in, puts the shot up, and 2 for Addie Harkins. Addie Harkins with 4 points this evening. 2:45 left here in the first half. Griffin passes it over to Thompson, and they're going to get her for. Actually, the Knippa calls timeout before the violation, so we're going to take a timeout with them. You're watching the Hennes Cowgirl basketball.
Cowboy Pest Control. Are you having problems with bugs in your house? Have you started seeing fire ants pop up in your yard? Call Dale at Cowboy Pest Control and he will take care of those or any other insect-related issues you may be facing. With over 16 years experience in the pest control industry, Dale has seen and treated almost every problem you may be facing. From ants, roaches, spiders, scorpions, to bees, fleas, and even termites, Dale has a fix for it. If you find yourself needing a wood-destroying insect report for the sale of a property, he can do that also. Call Dale at 830-931-5542 for honest, dependable service at a fair price. Best of luck to the Cowgirls and Cowboys from Cowboy Pest Control. And we're back to live action from Roy Cow Gymnasium. Gonzalez inbound for Knippa. Gonzalez passes it over to Griffin. Griffin brings it up the court. Over to Hernandez. Hernandez looking for someone. Gives it back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez going to set up the offense up top for the Crushers. Nice bounce pass inside of Griffin. Griffin guarded by Carter. And blocked from Carter. Harkins gets the ball. Pushes the ball up court. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the first half. Addie Harkins with a nice little jump shot. Addie Harkins with 6 points here in the quarter. 10-point lead for DeHennis. And they're going to get a foul. On number 14, Shaylee Luis. That's going to send Gonzalez to the free throw line once again. Checking into the game for DeHennis. Peyton Burrow for Addie Harkins. 10-point lead here for the Cowgirls. 2 minutes remaining. And Gonzalez headed to the free throw line. Gonzalez free throw attempt is up. Rebounded by Herman. Swings it over to Kaler. Kaler pushes it up to court. Tries to throw it up top to Carter, who puts the shot up. And it's going to be rebounded by Thompson, who swings it over to Quiroga. Pass back to Thompson, back to Gonzalez, to Hernandez. Swings it over back to Thompson. Thompson back to Quiroga. Guarded by Herman. Bounce pass inside to Gonzalez. And no call on the floor. Gonzalez throws it up off the back of the backboard. 1:26 left here in the first half. Kater Luis to inbound to Shaylee. And Shaylee will pass it back to her sister. Luis crosses midcourt, swings it over to Burrow. Burrow back up top to Herman. Herman swings it over to Kaler. Kaler thinks about it, pushes back inside of Carter, puts it up, rebounded by Herman, rebounded by Burrow, and Burrow's going to get fouled by Quiroga. So Peyton Burrow back to the free throw line, as Peyton Burrow has 2 points this evening. And she's trying to add to her. What she does, she gets a friendly roll. Second free throw attempt coming in for Peyton Burrow. Coming up for Burrow. Second attempt is up and also good. Peyton Burrow, 4 points this quarter. 1 minute remaining here in the first half. Gonzalez bringing the ball up the court. Swings it over to Griffin. Griffin dribbles in, guarded by Burrow. Back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez loses the ball off of her foot. Turns it over. 54.5 seconds remaining here in the first half. Ruiz to Ruiz. Back to Ruiz. Kaler brings the ball up the court. Swings it over to Shaylee. Shaylee swings it back top to Burrow. Burrow to Kaler. Down low into Herman. Back outside to Shaylee for a jump shot. And short, rebounded by Carter. Off, rebounded by Herman. And we're going to get a tie-up between Burrow and Thompson. And the possession arrow goes over to DeHennis. 32 seconds. Cowgirls will call timeout. So we're going to take a timeout with them. You're watching DeHennis Cowgirl basketball.
We are Cecil Atkinson Ford, located in Hondo, Texas, God's country. Just a short drive down Highway 90 from San Antonio.
Are you looking for a new F-150? Come see the largest selection of America's best-selling pickup truck. Come see the Cecil difference. And we have a huge pre-owned inventory, especially trucks. Come see the Cecil difference. No smoke, no mirrors, just great deals.
With the Cecil Concierge Service, we bring the dealership to you.
When the products are similar, the dealer makes the difference.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
And we're back here live from Roy College Gymnasium. 32 seconds. Cowgirls to inbound. Kayla Luis to inbound for the Cowgirls. Finds Shaylee. Shaylee dribbles, loses her feet. She's going to get fouled by number 31, Bella Gato. So Shaylee Luis to head to the free throw line. 30.4 seconds left in the first half. Shaylee with 1 point this quarter. Adds another. Her second free throw attempt is also good. Shaylee Luis with 3 points this quarter. Gonzalez dribbling, guarded by Shaylee. And Kaler passes it over to Thompson. Thompson to Griffin, and Griffin adds 2 points. Kaler Luis with 15 seconds. Swings it over to Shaylee. Shaylee with the three. Rebounded by Carter. No, actually rebounded by Griffin. And she's going to pass it over. Gonzalez with 3 seconds. Half-court shot off the rim. That's going to be the end of the first half as your Dehennis Cowgirls lead 28-16 over the Knippa Lady Crushers. We'll be right back after these messages. We're going to let our sponsors do a little talking. You're watching Dehennis Cowgirl Basketball.
90s Taco Store. We would like to welcome them to our community, so go out and pay them a visit. You will not be disappointed. Now open, family-owned Mexican restaurant and drive-thru, 90s Taco Store in Dehennis, Texas has daily breakfast taco specials and daily lunch specials. If you're thirsty, they have plenty of cold beverages and margaritas. Feel free to call your order in at 830-988-4515. 90s Taco Store.
The Hondo National Bank. During these crazy times we are going through, it is comforting to know that at the Hondo National Bank, you have options to help make your life easier. Options like mobile deposit, online banking, and online bill pay. And all these things can be done using the Hondo National Bank app on your mobile device. At the Hondo National Bank, we strive to bring you the latest technology to make your life easier. The Hondo National Bank, your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Member FDIC. The Hondo National Bank, located downtown Hondo, Texas.
Hutto Real Estate. Welcome to the Texas Hill Country. Make sure to contact John Hutto if you're looking for that perfect piece of land to build on, residential property, or that unique running water ranch. Hutto Real Estate has your interests covered. We provide a superior level of informed services including market analysis, ranch management, game management, security, or construction. Matching your need is our goal. Contact John Hutto at 830-486-5888.
Cowboy Pest Control. Are you having problems with bugs in your house? Have you started seeing fire ants pop up in your yard? Call Dale at Cowboy Pest Control and he will take care of those or any other insect-related issues you may be facing. With over 16 years experience in the pest control industry, Dale has seen and treated almost every problem you may be facing. From ants, roaches, spiders, scorpions, to bees, fleas, and even termites, Dale has a fix for it. If you find yourself needing a wood-destroying insect report for the sale of a property, he can do that also. Call Dale at 830-931-5542 for honest, dependable service at a fair price. Best of luck to the Cowgirls and Cowboys from Cowboy Pest Control.
We are Cecil Atkinson Ford, located in Hondo, Texas, God's country. Just a short drive down Highway 90 from San Antonio.
Are you looking for a new F-150? Come see the largest selection of America's best-selling pickup truck. Come see the Cecil difference. And we have a huge pre-owned inventory, especially trucks. Come see the Cecil difference. No smoke, no mirrors, just great deals.
With the Cecil Concierge Service, we bring the dealership to you.
When the products are similar, the dealer makes the difference.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
I'd like to say thank you to all of our sponsors: Hondo National Bank, Medina Electric Co-op, Triple Burrow Show Pigs, Cecil Axon Ford and Hondo, 90s Taco Store, Cowboy Pest Control Service, and Hutto Real Estate. We're here at the half as your Dehennis Cowgirls have a 28-16 lead over the Knippa Lady Crushers. Very important game for playoff seeding here early in the season, as at the top all alone, the district leaders, Rock Springs, followed by, actually, Knippa and Rock Springs are tied at the moment with both 3-0 in district play, followed by the Cowgirls with 2-1 record. Currently, the Cowgirls have a 28-16 lead here at the half. Leading all scores for your Cowgirls is number 12 freshman Alicia Garcia with 7 points, followed by Addie Harkins and Kater Ruiz, who have 6 points each. Shaylee Ruiz with 3 points and Brighton Beard with 2 points. Coming up next, your Dehennis Cowboys will be hosting the Knippa Rockcrushers. And in earlier action, Dehennis JV won over Knippa JV 36-20. We're going to let our sponsors do a little bit more talking. You're watching Dehennis Cowgirl Basketball.
90s Taco Store. We would like to welcome them to our community, so go out and pay them a visit. You will not be disappointed. Now open, family-owned Mexican restaurant and drive-thru, 90s Taco Store in Dehennis, Texas has daily breakfast taco specials and daily lunch specials. If you're thirsty, they have plenty of cold beverages and margaritas. Feel free to call your order in at 830-988-4515. 90s Taco Store.
The Hondo National Bank. During these crazy times we are going through, it is comforting to know that at the Hondo National Bank, you have options to help make your life easier. Options like mobile deposit, online banking, and online bill pay. And all these things can be done using the Hondo National Bank app on your mobile device. At the Hondo National Bank, we strive to bring you the latest technology to make your life easier. The Hondo National Bank, your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Member FDIC. The Hondo National Bank, located downtown Hondo, Texas.
Hutto Real Estate. Welcome to the Texas Hill Country. Make sure to contact John Hutto if you're looking for that perfect piece of land to build on, residential property, or that unique running water ranch. Hutto Real Estate has your interests covered. We provide a superior level of informed services including market analysis, ranch management, game management, security, or construction. Matching your need is our goal. Contact John Hutto at 830-486-5888.
And we're back here to start the third quarter from Roy College Gymnasium as your Dehennis Cowgirls have a 12-point lead. Inbounding for Knippa will be number 23, Kaylee Griffin. On the court for your Cowgirls, Kayla Ruiz, Alicia Garcia up top. Down low, Mabry Herman, Victoria Carter, and Addie Harkins. Ball swung into Gonzalez. Gonzalez guarded by Ruiz. Gonzalez swings it over to Hernandez. Hernandez to Thompson. Back to Hernandez. Back to Griffin for a shot. Rebounded by Thompson. Pass back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez dribbles, guarded by Garcia. Gonzalez swings it over to Griffin. Griffin looking for someone and gives the ball. Dribbles to Hernandez. Hernandez dribbles in and takes the shot. Airballed. And it's going to be out of bounds. So the ball will go over to the Cowgirls. 7:23 here in the third quarter. Kayla Ruiz to inbound to Alicia Garcia. Garcia brings the ball up over the court. Swings it over back to Kaylor. Kaylor back inside of Victoria Carter, who takes the shot. Rebounded by Thompson. Thompson gives it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez got it by Harkins. Gonzalez looking to dribble in. Goes back up top. Got it by Ruiz and Garcia and throws it over her head behind the back. 6:56 here in the third quarter. So checking in for the Crushers is number 11, Genesis Pilkington. For Gonzalez. Kayla Ruiz to inbound for the Cowgirls to Garcia. Garcia to Ruiz. Ruiz dribbles in. Fakes. Bounce pass to Harkins inside. Harkins is trapped. Pass to Garcia, who dribbles in and puts a shot up off. Rebounded by Carter. Victoria Carter with her first points of the night. Quiroga looking for someone. Finds Griffin. Guarded by Garcia and Ruiz in the backcourt. Cowgirls putting pressure in the back. Swings it over to Thompson. Thompson off the fingertips of Carter. Into the hands of Pilgrim, who puts the shot up and rebounded by Garcia. Garcia pushing the ball up the court. Finds Addie Harkins. Harkins for a three. Off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Herman. Herman puts it back up. Gets her own offensive rebound, but they're going to call her for a foul over the back. So 6:05 here in the third quarter. Checking back into the game for the Crushers. Gonzalez and Gato. For Quiroga and Thompson. 6:05 here in the third quarter. Ball's given to Thompson, to Gonzalez, excuse me. Double team by Harkins and Garcia. Ball's poked out. Harkins picks the ball up, passes to Herman, back to Garcia. Garcia dribbles in, shoots the shot off the top of the backboard. Gonzalez gets the rebound, and she's going to take it all the way. Guarded by Harkins. Gonzalez going to lay it up, and Gonzalez gets 2 points for the Crushers. Kaylor bringing the ball up the court. Back to Harkins. Harkins swings it back up top to Garcia. Garcia is going to dribble in. Fakes and off the backboard. Alicia Garcia now with 9 points. Hernandez crosses midcourt, passes it to Gato. And she gets fouled by Victoria Carter. 5:18 here in the third quarter. And Bella Gato will get 2 free throw shots. First attempt is short. Checking into the game for the Cowgirls, number 15, Brighton Beard for Victoria Carter. Second free throw attempt is up. And off the back of the rim, rebounded by Beard. And Kelly Ruiz pushes the ball up the court. And they're going to say she traveled. 5:10 here in the third quarter remaining. Gonzalez to inbound for the Lady Crushers. Gonzalez inbounds it to Griffin. Griffin to Gato. Gato passes it over to Pilkington, who takes the shot. And it's going to tied up. Stolen by Garcia. No call. Garcia brings the ball up the court. Dribbles all the way, puts the shot up, and she's going to get fouled by number 31, Bella Gato. 4:54 here in the third quarter. Alicia Garcia headed to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw attempt is up and good. Checking in for the Crushers, the Victoria Quiroga for Gato. Second free throw attempt coming up is also good for Garcia. Garcia with 11 points. Gonzalez breaks the trap across his midcourt. Dribbles all the way and it's picked up by Harkins to Herman, who has Garcia down court wide open. She lays it up. Alicia Garcia with a quick 6 points here in the third quarter. Quiroga bounce pass to Pilkington, who puts it up, rebounded by Herman. Herman swings it out to Ruiz. Ruiz pushes the ball up the court, has Garcia open. Garcia with the jump shot, and doesn't get the roll. Rebounded by Harkins. Back to Garcia, who dribbles in between 4 Crushers and gets stolen by Pilkington. And Pilkington takes a leg it up and stops and puts the shot up. Pilkington gets 2 points for the Crushers. Katie Luis crosses midcourt, sets up the offense, swings it over to Garcia. Garcia down low to Herman. Herman turns around back outside to Garcia with the fake and the shot. 3, rebounded by Griffin. I'm going to say it's tied up position. Arrow goes over to DeHennis. Checking into the game is Peyton Burrow for Mabry Herman. Ruiz to inbound. 3:47 here in the third quarter. Ruiz swings it over to Harkins. Harkins with the 3. And it's going to get poked around and picked up by Gonzalez. Gonzalez going to dribble. Guarded by Garcia and Harkins. Tries to break the trap. She crosses midcourt. Gonzalez dribbles all the way in and tries to lay it up off of Ruiz. Picked up by Pilkington with the shot. Rebounded by Gonzalez. Gonzalez puts it up. Rebounded by Beard. Swings it out to Kaler. Kaler dribbles off the court. Kaler's going to drive all the way in. And she's going to get no call. Rebounded by Harkins. Puts the shot up. And rebounded by Quiroga. And they're going to call Pilkington with the travel. So the ball will go over to DeHennis. 3:09 here in the third quarter. Checking back in for the Rock Crushers is Hernandez for Quiroga. And checking in for the Cowgirls is Shaylee Ruiz for Alicia Garcia. Once again, 3:09 here in the third quarter. Cowgirls with a 16-point lead. Ruiz inbounds to Kaler. Kaler's up at top. Swings out to Harkins. Harkins spins and turns and puts the shot up off the backboard. Rebounded by Beard, who's blocked. And Shaylee with the steal. Bounce pass inside to Kaler, and she's going to get fouled from behind. They're going to get Kennedy Thompson with the foul. And Kaler Ruiz to the free throw line to shoot 2. 2:53 here in the third quarter. Kaler Ruiz at the free throw line. And the first one is very short. She'll have to give the ball back to the referee to reset. Kaler Ruiz, second free throw attempt is up and off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Gonzalez and off of Kaler Ruiz. 2 minutes and 50 seconds in the third quarter. Griffin inbounds to Thompson. Thompson trapped. Back to Griffin. Back to Pilkington. Pilkington, who drives, and she's going to get fouled by number 15, Brighton Beard. So Pilkington will head to the free throw line. And her free throw attempt is up and good. Genesis Pilkington with their second attempt. It's up and also good. Ruiz brings the ball up the court. Fakes it. Swings it over to Shaylee. Shaylee looking for someone. Finds Harkins. Harkins goes back up top. Drives through the middle. Puts the shot up and gets the friendly roll. Addie Harkins with 8 points this evening. And I heard a foul, but no call. Gonzalez passes down court to Pilkington, who has 2 more points. Ruiz. Bounce pass inside of Beard. Beard swings it back to Harkins. Nearly stolen by Gonzalez. Harkins with the jump shot. Rebounded by Ruiz. And she's going to get fouled. So they're going to call a foul on number 10, Kennedy Thompson.
Kayla Luis attempts a free throw. First one is good. Checking into the game is Victoria Carter for Brighton Beard. 1:58 here in the third quarter. Ruiz, second free throw attempt is off. Gonzalez crosses midcourt, guarded by Ruiz. Gonzalez tries to go over both Ruizes, loses control. The ball goes over to Harkins. Harkins brings the ball up the court. Bounce pass to Shaylee, who brings it back to the middle, down low inside to Payton. And Victoria Carter puts the shot up and rebounded by Burrow. And they're going to get a tie-up. And the possession arrow goes over to Knippa. Checking back in for the Cowgirls is Alicia Garcia for Kayla Ruiz. So on the court for the Cowgirls, Victoria Carter, Addie Harkins, Peyton Burrow, Alicia Garcia, and Shaylee Ruiz. 1:33 here in the third quarter. Checking back in for Knippa is number 31, Bella Gato, 4, Caitlin Hernandez. And inbounding is Kaylee Griffin. Finds Gonzalez over. It's actually going to go over to Pilkington, who dribbles and poke from behind. Carter gets the ball, swings the ball over. Stolen by Griffin. Griffin looks for someone and gives it back to Gonzalez up top. Gonzalez thought about it, swings it over to Thompson. Thompson tried to get it over to Gato, but it's going to be out of bounds. And the ball's going to go over to DeHennis. 1:17 left here in the third quarter. Ruiz gives the ball to Garcia, who crosses midcourt. Garcia swings it over back to Ruiz. Ruiz set it at top, takes the shot, and rebounded by Gonzalez. And she's going to get fouled by Addie Harkins. 1:05 here in the third quarter. Cowgirls with a 15-point lead here. Back into the game for the Cowgirls is Brighton Beard for Addie Harkins. And Gonzalez to inbound for Knippa, who finds Pilkington all alone. Pilkington dribbles in over Carter, swings it back out to Gonzalez. Gonzalez tried to go down low, stolen by Burrow. Pass to Shaylee Ruiz, who's taking it all the way, driving through the lane. And off the backboard, Shaylee Ruiz with 5 points this evening. Gonzalez dribbles over the court, over Carter, and lays it up. 35 seconds left here. Garcia bringing the ball up. Finds Brighton Beard down low. Brighton rebounded by Carter. Rebounded by Shaylee Ruiz. Puts it back up. And they're going to call a foul on Peyton Burrow. So the ball will go over to Knippa. Gonzalez to inbound. Gonzalez to Thompson. Thompson to Griffin. Nearly stolen to Pilkington, who dribbles up court. Pilkington, 18 seconds, swings it back to Thompson. Thompson to Gonzalez. 10 seconds. Gonzalez nearly stolen by Ruiz. Gonzalez puts a shot up. Rebounded by Gato. Swung out to Gonzalez. 2 seconds. Gonzalez with the shot. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter as the DeHennis Cowgirls have a 41-26 lead. You're watching DeHennis Cowgirl basketball. We'll be right back after these messages.
Cowboy Pest Control. Are you having problems with bugs in your house? Have you started seeing fire ants pop up in your yard? Call Dale at Cowboy Pest Control and he will take care of those or any other insect-related issues you may be facing. With over 16 years experience in the pest control industry, Dale has seen and treated almost every problem you may be facing. From ants, roaches, spiders, scorpions, to bees, fleas, and even termites, Dale has a fix for it. If you find yourself needing a wood-destroying insect report for the sale of a property, he can do that also. Call Dale at 830-931-5542 for honest, dependable service at a fair price. Best of luck to the Cowgirls and Cowboys from Cowboy Pest Control.
We are Cecil Atkinson Ford, located in Hondo, Texas, God's country. Just a short drive down Highway 90 from San Antonio.
Are you looking for a new F-150? Come see the largest selection of America's best-selling pickup truck. Come see the Cecil difference. And we have a huge pre-owned inventory, especially trucks. Come see the Cecil difference. No smoke, no mirrors, just great deals.
With the Cecil Concierge Service, we bring the dealership to you.
When the products are similar, the dealer makes the difference. And we're back here live from Roy Cow Gymnasium to start the fourth quarter as the Cowgirls have a 41-26 lead over the Knippa Lady Crushers. On the court for DeHennis, Brighton Beard, Peyton Burrow,
Maybe Herman, Kaylor, and Shaylee Ruiz. Kaylor setting the offense up top, swings it over back to Shaylee. Shaylee up top to Burrow. Burrow swings it over to Herman. Herman back up top to Shaylee. Shaylee dribbles in and takes it and tries to lay it up. Rebounded by Burrow. Rebounded by Herman. And once again, offensive rebound for Maybe Herman. Swings it over to Shaylee. Shaylee looking, dribbles in. Bounce pass stolen by Gonzalez. Gonzalez going to take it up and lay it up for the Crushers. 7:24 left here in the ballgame. Ruiz swings it over to Herman. Herman back up top. Bounces. Gets it back to Burrow. Burrow to Ruiz. Ruiz dribbles in, guarded by Gonzalez. Back up top to Herman. Herman dribbles in, takes the shot, and rebound and tied up by Burrow, Ruiz, and Griffin. Possession arrow to Knippa. 7:03 here. In the fourth quarter, Gonzalez to inbound for Knippa. Knippa gives it over to Hernandez. Hernandez to stolen by Burrow. Burrow dribbles, takes it up, blocked, and out of bounds by Thompson. 6:55 here in the ballgame remaining. Kaylor Ruiz to inbound for the Cowgirls. Ruiz finds Beard. Beard back up top to Burrow. Back to Ruiz for a three. And off, rebounded by Pilkington. And they're going to say she's out of bounds, so the ball will go over to the Hennis. 6:46 remaining in the ballgame. Ruiz looking for someone. Finds Peyton Burrow, who loses control, stolen by Gonzalez. And Gonzalez dribbles up court, tries to put it up, and she's going to get fouled. She's going to go up and get 2 shots. So she was fouled by number 15, Brighton Beard. 6:38 here remaining in the ballgame. First free throw attempt for Gonzalez is good. Checking in for the Cowgirls is Alicia Garcia, Victoria Carter. And checking out is Burrow, Ruiz, and Beard. Second free throw attempt is off, rebounded by Herman. Garcia dribbles and puts the shot up, and off of Addie Harkins, ball will go over to Knippa. 6:29 remaining here in the ballgame. Thompson to Griffin to Pilkington, who's trapped by Garcia and Harkins. And they're going to get her for traveling. Good pressure by Garcia and Harkins. 6:23 remaining here in the ballgame. Ruiz inbounds to Garcia. Garcia back to Ruiz. Ruiz looking down low for someone. Ruiz bounce pass to Harkins. Harkins is going to dribble in. Nice jump shot from the free throw line. Rebounded by Ruiz. Ruiz dribbles. Bounce pass to Garcia. Another shot from the free throw line. And Alicia Garcia. Pressure, full court pressure by the Cowgirls. Nearly stolen by Maybe Herman off her fingertips. So Knippa's going to call a timeout. So we're going to take a timeout with them. You're watching the Hennis Cowgirl basketball.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
We're back here live from Roy College Gymnasium as your Dennis Cowgirls have a 43-29 lead over the Knippa Lady Crushers. Leading all scores for the Cowgirls is Alicia Garcia with 15 points. Cowgirls with a 14-point lead here. In earlier action, the Hennis JV won over Knippa JV 36-20. And coming up next, your Hennis Cowboys as they host the Knippa Rockcrushers. 5:48 remaining here in the ballgame. On the court for the Cowgirls, Victoria Carter, Kayla Ruiz, Addie Harkins, Mabry Herman, and Alicia Garcia. Bounce pass to Gonzalez. Gonzalez dribbles in, puts the shot up, and rebounded by, stolen by Gonzalez. Great effort, hands all over it. Somehow Gonzalez gets the ball, dribbling between all the Cowgirls, and turns it over, and then poked out to Hernandez. Carter picks the ball up, swings it out to Garcia, but it's going to be out of bounds. 5:22 remaining in the ballgame. Griffin inbounds to Gonzalez. Kayla Ruiz guarding Gonzalez up top. Swings it over to Thompson. Thompson back to Pilkington. And nearly stolen by Garcia. Pilkington puts the shot up off the rim. Rebounded by Ruiz. And Kayla Ruiz dribbling all the way down the sideline. She's going to get fouled by number 11, Genesis Pilkington. 5 minutes remaining here in the ballgame. Checking into the game for Knippa is number 25, Victoria Quiroga, for Genesis Pilkington. 4 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Ruiz inbounds to Garcia. Garcia up at the top, swings it over to Harkins. Harkins with the fake, dribbles in, shoots. Rebounded by Carter, puts the ball up, and she's going to get fouled. So Victoria Carter will head to the free throw line. And they're going to call a foul on Kaylee Griffin. 4:45 remaining here in the ballgame. And Victoria Carter headed to the free throw line. She has 2 points this evening so far. Carter's first free throw attempt is up and good. One more attempt coming up for Carter. Shot is up and also good. Victoria Carter with 4 points this evening. 4:44 remaining here in the ballgame. Cowgirls pressing the backcourt. Hernandez to Gonzalez, nearly stolen by Garcia. It's going to go out on Garcia, so Knippa will remain with the ball. Checking back into the ballgame for the Cowgirls, Brighton Beard for Victoria Carter. Kennedy Thompson was trapped in the corner. Finally called a foul on Addie Harkins. I could hear the slaps on the hand from way over here. 4:32 remaining in the ballgame. Kennedy Thompson heading to the free throw line to shoot for the Lady Crushers. Thompson's first free throw attempt is off and rebounded by Garcia. Stolen by Gonzalez and puts it up and in for the Crushers. Cuts the lead down to 14. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Crushers putting a little pressure of their own. Checking back into the game for Addie Harkins is Shaylee Ruiz. Inbounded to Herman. Herman crosses timeline, dribbles all the way in and stops. Pushes it back to Kaler. Kaler with the fake. Takes the jump shot off, rebounded by Shaylee Ruiz. Shaylee dribbling, puts the shot up off the backboard and rebounded by Griffin. And they're going to say she was tied up and the ball will remain here with the Cowgirls. And Kayla Ruiz to inbound. Kayla Ruiz looking for someone. Finds Brighton Beard in the corner. Brighton swings it over back to Shaylee. Shaylee with the dribble and fake and shoots. Rebounded by Gonzalez. Alicia Garcia putting pressure in the backcourt along with Mabry Herman. And she barely crosses and spins. And still dribbling all the way up. Tied up by Beard, stolen. And they're going to call a tie-up. The ball will go over to Knippa, possession arrow. 3:41 here remaining in the ballgame. Gonzalez inbound for the Lady Crushers. Swings it out to Thompson. Back up top to Pilkington. Guarded by Shaylee Ruiz, who puts pressure and steals the ball. Shaylee's going to lay it up. And off. And rebounded by Pilkington, who gets fouled. So Genesis Pilkington will head to the free throw line for 1-1. And checking back into the ballgame for the Cowgirls is number 5, Peyton Burrow, for Kayla Ruiz. Pilkington with the free throw. It's up and rebounded. And chaos all over the place. They call it jump ball. Possession arrow goes over to DeHennis. 14-point lead for the Cowgirls. Garcia back to Ruiz. Ruiz dribbling. Swings it back over to up top to Burrow. Back to Garcia, who's stolen by Gonzalez. And Gonzalez lays it up for 2 more points. So DeHennis is going to call a timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them. You're watching DeHennis Cowgirl basketball.
90s Taco Store. We would like to welcome them to our community, so go out and pay them a visit. You will not be disappointed. Now open, family-owned Mexican restaurant and drive-thru, 90s Taco Store in DeHennis, Texas has daily breakfast taco specials and daily lunch specials. If you're thirsty, they have plenty of cold beverages and margaritas. Feel free to call your order in at 830-988-4515. 90s Taco Store.
We're back here live from Royal Cal Gymnasium. Cowgirls with the 45-33 lead here. Plenty of time for the Lady Crushers to put something together as they got in a little row here. Trying to cut the lead in half and make it a closer game. Knippa forced Coach Martinez to call a timeout and settle down the girls. Once again, 45-33 here. Cowgirls with the lead. 3 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the ballgame. On the court for the Cowgirls, Addie Harkins, Alicia Garcia, Shaylee Ruiz, Mabry Herman, and Victoria Carter. Harkins inbounds to Shaylee. Shaylee back to Harkins. Knippa coming down to the press. Back to Garcia. Garcia in the middle to Harkins, who breaks the press. Dribbles. Goes back, trying to get a bounce pass to Garcia, but she travels. 2:52 here in the ballgame remaining. Cowgirls putting pressure. Crushers putting pressure on DeHennis. Gonzalez with a nice deep pass to Pilkington, who takes the shot, rebounded by Herman. 2:45 left in the ballgame. Bounce pass to Garcia. Garcia brings the ball up court. Up top to Carter. Carter puts the ball up, and 2 points for Victoria Carter. Victoria Carter with 6 points this evening. Gonzalez stolen by Mabry Herman. Herman 3-on-1. Bounce pass to Garcia. Off, rebounded by Shaylee Ruiz. Griffin swings it over to Thompson. Thompson to Pilkington with the shot. Rebounded. And a little collision there. Rebounded by Griffin. Puts the ball up. Harkins to Garcia. 1:55 remaining here in the ballgame. Garcia swings it over to Shaylee. Shaylee with the fake, dribbles in and puts the shot up. Carter puts the shot up. Rebounded by Garcia, and she's going to get fouled. So Alicia Garcia will head to the free throw line. 1 minute, 44 seconds remaining in the ballgame. And Alicia Garcia headed to the free throw line.
And Alicia Garcia has 15 points this evening, as she's looking to add to her total. Checking in for Knippa is number 31, Bella Gato. For number 11, Genesis Pilkington. Garcia's second free throw attempt is up, and she gets the friendly roll. Hernandez with the ball and throws it out of bounds. 1 minute, 39 seconds. Cowgirls with a 17-point lead. And checking in for the Cowgirls, Maddie Rodriguez, Tony Burrow, and Sydney Reyes. For Victoria Carter, Mabry Herman, and Addie Harkins. Garcia bringing the ball up the court. Swings it back to Ruiz. Ruiz looking down low inside to Maddie Rodriguez. Maddie back outside to Sydney Reyes. 4-3. Short and out of bounds. Ball will go over to Knippa. And Gonzalez inbound for the Crushers. Gonzalez to Griffin, back to Gonzalez. 1:18 here. Guarded by Garcia. Gonzalez passes it. Shot is up and rebounded. And off the fingertips of Tony Burrow, excuse me. 1:09 remaining here in the ballgame. Pass to Thompson. Thompson looking for someone. Finds Hernandez. Hernandez with the shot. Rebounded by Shaylee Ruiz. 1 minute remaining in the ballgame. Shaylee crosses midcourt. Goes back over to the middle. Poked out from behind for Hernandez. Shaylee saves it. And she's going to get fouled by Caitlin Hernandez. 52 seconds remaining here in the ballgame. And Shaylee Ruiz headed to the free throw line. Shaylee Ruiz with 7 points this evening. Free throw attempt is up and rebounded by Gonzalez. 50 seconds. Gonzalez guarded by Garcia and Ruiz. Gonzalez stolen by Shaylee Ruiz. And Shaylee Ruiz has another opportunity to lay it up. And she gets 2 more points. Gonzalez bringing the ball up the court for the Lady Crushers. She tried to go in between some Cowgirls and gets fouled. 30 seconds left in the ballgame. And Knippa is going to call timeout. So we're going to take a timeout with them. You're watching the Hennis Cowgirl basketball. We'll be right back.
The Hondo National Bank. During these crazy times we are going through, it is comforting to know that at the Hondo National Bank, you have options to help make your life easier. Options like mobile deposit, online banking, and online bill pay. And all these things can be done using the Hondo National Bank app on your mobile device. At the Hondo National Bank, we strive to bring you the latest technology to make your life easier. The Hondo National Bank, your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Member FDIC. The Hondo National Bank, located downtown.
And we're back to live play here. 30 seconds remaining in the ballgame. As Alina Gonzalez headed to the free throw line to attempt some free throws. Her first free throw attempt is up. And good. Second shot is up and also good. .30 seconds remaining here in the ballgame. Ruiz inbounds it to Sydney Reyes. Sydney bounce pass to Garcia and out of bounds. 26.6 seconds. Gonzalez inbound for the Lady Crushers. Gonzalez looking for someone. Finds Griffin. Back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez with a long three. It's going to be out of bounds. Ball will go over to the Hennis. 20 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Your the Hennis Cowgirls will be victorious tonight. And they will be back in action Friday at Nueces Canyon. 5 p.m. start. So once again, your the Hennis Cowgirls will win over the Knippa Lady Crushers 52-37. We'll be right back in a few moments for your the Hennis